Hello and welcome to this reading where we start with the Divine Feminine energy. And the first card we have here is Confidence. And I love how in the shadow there they've done a bit of a superhero shadow on this woman. And I love that because I always think of healing as being like your own superhero. So confidence is really built and it's part of the foundation for your union, but it's built from really having trust and safety within yourself. So that's what Divine Feminines are working on at the moment, is building that sense of trusting yourself, to show up for yourself in your healing, to be there, to be your own superhero, and having safety come through that relationship. So when you're safe to show up for yourself, then you can really feel good in that relationship with yourself, and then you can be with yourself no matter how you feel. You can support yourself through whatever you're experiencing. And using the teachings and the mirror exercise, you can help yourself navigate any feeling, and you can build that capacity to heal even really, really difficult, really, really deep feelings. So confidence is absolutely something that we work on to build that foundation from within. So now let's take a look at the next card for Divine Feminines, and we have the Receptive card. That's a really beautiful energy. So yeah, for me, receptive here really means, Divine Feminines are always learning how to receive, because the Divine Feminine is a receiving energy and the masculine is a giving energy. And so as you build that safety and trust within yourself, what you're doing is you're opening up and receiving the love that you need in all the places where you're hurt, where you're really deeply hurt. And when you open up and receive, you are letting in all of the solutions, all of the support, all of the care that you need, that you didn't get back then in the past when you needed it. And that is what makes you feel full of love. That is what heals those deep wounded patterns within. So being receptive, opening up to love and really letting it in, letting yourself receive it deeply, is how you heal those patterns, those triggers that your twin flame is bringing up for you. So being a really, really good receiver is absolutely key to good healing, as well as integrating the healing, which is fully receiving it and owning that in your heart at the end of your healing. So Divine Feminines, focus on receiving as much as you can, as much love as you can in your heart. Next card for Divine Feminines is Karmic Family, and it says here, a relationship with someone in the immediate family who's been brought back from previous lifetimes to work things out peacefully. Well, that's one way of saying it. I think the take I would use is that Karmic Family means that either your current family of birth, perhaps a family you married into, or some other kind of connection you have to family, is a family that there is a karmic pattern there. And that karmic pattern, sure, it may have been there in previous lifetimes. Don't get too hung up on that though, because everything you're experiencing in this current lifetime is what you need to know to heal. There's nothing from the past, particularly that, past lives I mean, that you need to know specifically. You have all that information in your current life. All those patterns have shown up in this life. So Karmic Family signifies a connection to family members or family itself, where you have patterns playing out. And that might be codependency, it might be, usually that, but could be any other thing, like I can't do what I want, I can't say what I want, I can't be what I want. My family is dictating to me who I am, what I can do, who I can be with, what money I can earn, what career I have, etc., etc., etc. That, or you've married into a family and you feel obliged, tied, must, have to, got to, should, connections like that. So yeah, feel into that for yourself and see what you're currently working on. But the word karmic showing up here means past choices. So where have you made choices to give your power away to family members? And work on healing those. And if you need some help, I'm always here for you. So you can contact me, connect with me. We can discuss what those patterns are. So now let's take a look at Divine Masculine energy this week. We have, first of all, the Loyal card showing up, which is always very sweet to see. We can see this beautiful little pathway with trees and this elderly couple walking along together. So Divine Masculines, you are focused on really connections that are loyal, that last a lifetime, and whether that is through karmic ties or through true love with your twin flame, you are currently looking at your loyalties. And that's really interesting because of that karmic family card showing up. So are you being loyal to God, or are you being loyal to society's ideas of what you should do? Or are you being loyal to ego in some way? And really examining, where have you given your power? Are you following your heart? Are you following what God says is right for you? Or are you pushing that aside in favour of something else? Good. So now let's take a look at the next card for masculines and build a picture. And here we go. We've got that mirror showing up with the family card. And of course, this card is again alluding to the fact that there is a family that both feminines and masculines are connected to, whether it's your bio family, the family you were born into, whether it's a family that you've married into or connected to in another way. There is a connection, there is a loyalty playing out right now that might be overriding something else that's going on with your union, some other healing. So take a look at that and see whether you've given your power away, whether you've put family before your twin flame or before God in some way. Take a look at that and see what's happening and work out how to heal that. Okay, so the third card for Divine Masculine is contemplation. So here you are sitting alone, looking out over this beautiful body of water with the sun shining on it. And there's a peaceful space where you can take a moment to contemplate everything that's coming up in this reading at the moment. So where are your loyalties? Who are you focused on? Where is all your energy going? And feeling into that with your heart to see what feels right for you, what feels appropriate for you. Where are you listening to God? Where are you not? Yeah, take all the time you need. There's no rush here. It reminds me of that sort of receiving card that Divine Feminines received. So yeah, being with your heart. So now let's take a look at the union cards in the centre. First one we have is surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. I love that, and I think that really ties into looking at where your energy and your loyalties are and where your energy is going. And it's saying, yeah, feel it and direct that energy towards your life, where you do want it to go instead. Let that passion wake you up, light the fire, and let it flow. Let God show you where your energy should be going. That's really beautiful. And then the next card we have for this reading is Ascending, with this lovely colourful hot air balloon. Learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. So of course this is an ascension journey, and that means to release fear, to lift your energy up, to make it lighter, and enlightenment, of course. And that is ultimately the purpose of twin flames coming together, is to find where your blocks are. Where am I believing in fear? Where are my energies heavy? Where am I not focused on love, and then learning to release that so that you can lift your vibration up to ascend. And of course, ultimately, we're on the way back home to love again, which is to be with our Creator and build our heaven on earth here in the physical. So last card we have is Expect Powerful Change, New Moon Eclipse. And that pretty much says it all. So there is something coming, something beautiful, something good. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.